Hi everybody, we're back again, and this time we're at Cavallo Koi, and with Nico Schultz, the owner. Nico, it is so nice to be at a koi show again, and I understand that you're from East London, is that right?
Yes, Kevin. Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, we've had a bit of a drought the last 2 or 3 years, last year and a half. All the koi shows cancelled because of COVID and its impact on our environment. Actually, very, very nice to be back at a live show.
Yes.
Meet new people. In fact, meeting you for the first time, I've read up a lot about you.
Thank you.
So it's really been a pleasant weekend so far. The weather has played along, really enjoying it and really enjoying mixing with the people.
The name Cavallo Koi, where does that come from? It's quite interesting.
Right. The name Cavallo is actually of Spanish origin, as far as I know, but Cavallo Koi conducts its business as a koi breeder in the Eastern Cape, near Ganubi, on the farm Cavallo Koi. My partner, Peter Besaidnout, him and his wife own Cavallo Koi. They've got many, many, many horses on the farm. And apart from running the horses, we decided to try out a hobby, but at a different level.
Okay.
So we now breed koi, and we've called the koi show Cavallo Koi. The place where we breed the koi, we call the nursery. Peter used to have a nursery there. Now it's a nursery for koi instead of for trees and plants.
Nice. So it's locally bred fish. Do you also have imported koi fish?
Yes, Kevin, we import fish. We've got a long-standing relationship with Mike Seagull of WCB.
Yes.
We import fish. We import little fish. We import big fish. The big fish that we import, we try and import fish of show quality for ourselves and try and import fish that will qualify as excellent broodstock. Our aim and philosophy is to ensure that good quality stock can be made available to South African koi hobbyists at affordable prices.
Right. Oh, that's nice. Do you work on a specific type of koi, like kohaka, for instance, or do you favor right across the varieties?
Okay, Peter and I, we're very different personalities, but in that way we complement each other, and that will now, that difference will exhibit itself in this answer I'm giving you. I'm a Gosanki fanatic.
Okay.
Absolutely love Gosanki. My pond at home, the 2 ponds I have, they probably got 80-85% Gosanki. Peter, on the flip side, he likes bling. He likes everything but Gosanki. So yes, we complement each other. We've got a fair mix. We've got a good mix of fish, of broodstock. We plan well in advance. We try not to crossbreed varieties. We stick with varieties. We stick with institutional breeding methods and brood groups. We're conservative in that sense, and we have to be, because although we know a fair whack about koi, we lack true experience. So it's a journey for us, and we're going to start that journey with a solid foundation.
Absolutely. That sounds very good. It sounds good to me.
Yes.
Well, is there anything else about Cavallo Koi that you can talk about? Supply. If a client calls you, what can they expect apart from proudly South African koi?
Okay. Yes. Now, our logo at Cavallo Koi is top quality Japanese koi at South African prices. So our aim initially was to breed good stock for ourselves, but we can only have so many fish for ourselves. The idea is to get it out in the marketplace at reasonable, affordable prices to the local population and the koi lovers, so that they can have good quality fish in their ponds. That could also potentially serve to increase the interest in koi countrywide. It could also serve to increase the participation at koi shows and elevate it to a different level. I started koi in 2014, and on many, many, many occasions, all the friends that I spoke to and acquaintances who had koi, they believed that their koi was inadequate quality and standard to take to koi shows, and I want to change that dynamic. I want to change that thought process. Peter and I, of course, I talk as a collective where I say I. We want to change that thought process. So we've set up Cavallo. Peter and I have our own careers. This is just a hobby for us, but we take everything serious in life, including our hobbies. Our philosophy is, if you can't do it to the best of your ability, don't do it. So we've thrown a lot of energy at this, and we are actually enjoying every single minute of it. We work long hours after our ordinary business commitments. Our friendship has grown. That's one huge plus, because we are very different personalities, but we've become great friends. We've met a lot of people, and the good thing is we've sent a lot of fish out in the industry. We've sent a lot of fish to Mark Siegel, who has supported us wonderfully. Swanee at Koi Petco, those guys, we get product from them, we get food from them, we get pond products for them. They've supported us. We've used them as a springboard, as a stepping stone. We exchange ideas, thoughts. It's just like a brotherhood. Yeah, in a sense we compete, but ultimately the idea is for the koi hobbyists of South Africa to benefit from this alliance.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so yes, we only breed with imported Japanese fish. We've set up good systems. I actually invite you to come and visit us at some stage. We organized. Peter is an electrical engineer by trade, so a very organized chap, technically skilled at a very high level. So the layout there, my contribution is probably 5%. The design and everything, that's his, but we make it work at a certain level. My contribution is more in the livestock, the breeding techniques, putting groups together. Your job, i.e. learning about bacteria, illnesses, diseases, and looking after our koi population at that level. So we are accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We've got a shop at Cavallo Koi, but it's not permanently open.
Right.
So it's open on weekends, it's walk-in on weekends, we are there on weekends, but as our Facebook page suggests and our web page soon to be launched, we are accessible at any time. Anybody can contact us upon appointment, and if you want advice, guidance, we can give it to you. If you want to buy fish, look at fish, we will assist you at every level. We have sold fish and transported fish, or arranged for fish to be transported throughout South Africa in huge numbers.
Nice.
And I'm proud to say, without a single fatality so far.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's good. Well, you know, we talk about dedication, and you were saying that you take this seriously. Well, I mean, how much more seriously do you get by traveling so far with the fish and being here at a Bloemfontein show? So all compliments to you, and
Thanks.
it's an absolute privilege to meet up with you, and yes, you know, just great to be at the show, and you know, to share some great positive ideas.
Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it.
Well, there you go, guys. Remember the name, Cavallo Koi. And if you want proudly South African, if you like that sort of thing, well, you can call the guys, no problem at all, and be sure you're going to get the right advice. So just remember the name. Thank you so much.